Hello everyone, my name is Miss Vera. I am an educator and have a YouTube channel at Allo Tutors. Today, I'm going to teach you plant nutrition and what it entails. What is plant nutrition? One of the main characteristics of living things is the ability to feed. This is called nutrition. Both plants and animals feed. While some organisms called autotrophs can manufacture their own food, other organisms called heterotrophs can't. Therefore, most autotrophs can manufacture their own food in the presence of sunlight. Definition of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is defined as a process by which green plants manufacture their own food, that is organic compound, making use of carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight. Now, like I said, plants are autotrophs because they can manufacture their own food, or they can make their own food by themselves, and they make their own food through the presence of, called a process called photosynthesis. This is the equation whereby plant requires carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll to form a cis-carbon structure that's an organic matter called glucose, and oxygen is liberated. These are the materials required for photosynthesis. Now the materials are sunlight gotten from or solar energy, carbon dioxide which is gotten from the atmosphere, water and minerals which is gotten from the soil and is absorbed by plants through their roots, and this liberates oxygen and produces plant sugar. Mechanisms of photosynthesis. Now photosynthesis is an endothermic reaction and it consists of a series of complex reactions. Now these reactions during photosynthesis is grouped into two stages, namely the light reaction stage, which takes place in the presence of sunlight or solar energy, and the dark reaction stages, which occurs in the absence of sunlight. In the light reaction stage, light is needed to produce organic energy molecules ATP and NADPH. And in the dark reaction stage, no light is needed. Instead, dark reaction use ATP and NADPH to produce energy molecules. I know you are wondering what is ATP and what is NADP. Well, I hopefully as we continue you've been enlightened on what ATP and NADP means. Now, the light reaction stage. We want to talk about the light reaction stage and what occurs during this stage. Now, light reaction stage occurs during the day and the presence of light. Here, the light or solar energy is captured by the chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a pigment that is found in the leaf. Yes, and electrons are excited. Can you see the diagram? Now, the energy so trapped is used to split water into hydrogen ion, that is H plus, that's the positive ion, and hydroxy, which is OH. Now this process of splitting of water is called photolysis of water. Now during this process, oxygen is given off as a byproduct, and at the same time a compound coenzyme, that's NADP. Now you know what NADP is a compound coenzyme which is reduced by hydrogen ion to NADPH, and the full meaning of NADP is nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate. And energy in form of ATP, that is adenine triphosphate, is formed. What is ATP? ATP is a form in which energy is being stored, used by all living cells. And here is the equation. The dark reaction stage is a stage that occurs at night and in the absence of light. Now, together with the energy provided by ATP, now you know the end result in the light reaction stage is the light reaction stage produce the compound coenzyme is reduced by hydrogen to form NADPH, and ATP is also formed. Now, together with the energy provided by ATP, the reduced nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide NADP then lead to the assimilation of carbon dioxide, which is a wasted gas. Some call it carbon dioxide, and through a series of enzymes or through a series of steps, each controlled by specific enzymes, a 3-carbon compound CH2O or sugar is formed. Now, the formation of these 3-carbon compounds can be represented by the chemical equation below. Now, CH2O, according to this formula, CH2O is a carbon structure from which simple sugar, fat, and oil, protein, etc. is formed during the dark reaction stage. So, a quick summary. So, today's topic talk about plant nutrition. We talked about plants. We have autotrophs and heterotrophs. Plants belong to the group of autotrophs because they can make their own food by themselves. While the heterotrophs, they can't. We are the heterotrophs, and other animals too belong to that group. But today specifically, we're talking about plants. And how do they make their own food? It's through the process of photosynthesis. I will talk about 2 stages, which is the light and the dark reaction stage, and those materials that are required during these stages. Now, I hope you've been able to gain a thing or two about this. Now, here's the take home for you. Mention the materials required in the 2 reaction stages and what is the importance of sunlight in the manufacture of food. So thank you for tuning in. My name still remains Miss Vera. See you again. Bye bye.